Hi, this is Mrs. Miles recording another higher level GCSE maths revision question. This has come from an Excel paper, not the last question but one towards the end. And because I haven't been here for a couple of days, I'm going to record two for the price of one. If you're doing this topic by topic, the first one here is proof, but really it's in terms of expanding brackets. But the key word in this sentence is proof, and when you're going to prove something, that means algebraically what you can't do for all of the marks is try subbing in values and just seeing that they give you multiples of 8. Proof requires algebra, okay, at a higher level. So the first thing, you've got to prove that this is a multiple of 8. So I always say to people, rather than thinking about what you can't do, everyone can normally tell you what they don't like the look of. So people will not like the look of the brackets here, okay, and these squares. Remember, squaring something means times it by itself. So we've got this, and you'll notice that, take away this, what you'll notice is I'm not doing this bit, working it out, and this bit, working it out, and then taking it away. Okay, now that's important because what's going to happen is that if you do that, there's a very high chance that, a minus sign is going to get lost, and that's when you're going to make mistakes. Now, you're taking away all of this. So all of this is being taken away. So what you can sometimes do is put in another set of brackets, okay? But I'm going to start with what I know. So FOIL, first, 4n squared, because 2 times the 2 gives you 4n times n squared. Outside, if you call it the FOIL method, so 3 lots of 2n is 6n. Inside, 3 lots of 2n. You don't have to write the I. Remember, it's a positive because positive times positive is a positive. And then the last to last, positive times a positive, positive, 3 3s and not 6, 9. And then we're taking away 4n squared, and I'm going to put a bracket here because I'm taking away all of it, minus 6n, plus times a minus is a minus, minus another 6n, and then minus times a minus is a plus, a positive 9. So it's this, take away all of this, okay? So I'll move it so you can see that there it is. Okay. Now, I want you to tidy up, which is, again, a standing joke to year 11, was something that not all of you do. So here we've got 4n squared. We're adding on a 6n, but then we're adding on another 6n. So this is where I talk about using coloured pens. So I'm adding on 12n plus 9. And remember, these won't go together because although there's an n there and then there's an n there, this is actually n. This is n squared. So not like terms. And I'm taking away. I'm going to tidy over here. 4n squared. Now, a lot of people talk about this two minuses make a plus, okay? A minus times a minus makes a plus, a minus divided by a minus makes a plus, and if you have minus minus side by side, it's a plus. But if I'm taking away 6n and then I take away another 6n, I'm taking away 12n. And this is the place that most people will make a mistake, because what they'll do is they'll see that take away there, and they'll write take, and they won't have these brackets. So the only thing they'll take away is that bit, but you're taking away all of it. So now what I've got is 4n squared plus 12n plus 9. Then I'm taking away that. Then I'm taking away the minus. I'm actually adding on 12n. And then I'm taking away the positive. So I'm taking away 9. So now again I tidy up. So I've got 4n squared. Take away 4n squared. The sign is important. So I've got 0n squared. Now, we wouldn't normally write that in the exam, but the reason I'm writing it now so you can see where it's come from. Then I've got a positive 12n, add another positive 12n, so I'm adding on 24n. And then I've got a positive 9, but then I'm taking away 9. So I'm actually left with just nothing. Okay, 9 take 9, nothing. Now, if I tidy that up again, and this is what I would have written in one go, you get 24n. Now, go back to the original problem. You've got to prove this is a multiple of 8. And we know that a multiple of 8 will divide by 8. So you say to yourself, okay, does this divide by 8? Well, it does, because 8 lots of 3n is 24n. So therefore it divides by 8. So you've proven as 8 times 3n, 24n, it's a multiple of 8. So that's a proof. If you'd put some numbers in here, so I'll try that, but to put a 2 in there, and okay, it comes out to be, I don't know, 24. Okay, that's a multiple of 8, but it's not a proof. Okay, you're just showing, you're verifying. Now, if you want to stick around for the second one, or if you've had your fill for the day, that's where you go. But this one here, just a reminder, this is 3 marks. It's a quadratic equation. Quadratic equations, 3 ways: factorising, completing the square, using the quadratic formula. This is a calculator on our paper. As soon as it mentioned 3SF or 2DP, that's a sign that you're going to use the quadratic formula. So you get x equals minus b plus or minus. This has come from the formula sheet. I did one of these a couple of weeks ago, all over 2a. You're probably thinking, hang on, where does a, b and c come from? A is the number in front of the x squared when it equals 0. B is the number in front of the x. And c, or the x coefficient, and c is the constant, or just the number on its own. Remember, it has to equal 0. In fact, it's easier to make all quadratics equal to 0 before you try and solve them. Now, if in doubt, sub it in. So we get minus 4, because we've already got the minus 4, plus or minus the square root. Remember the brackets? Minus 4 squared, take 4 times 3 times negative 2, all over 2 times 3. So I've got 4, because minus plus or minus the square root of, now you can use your calculator here, or a minus times a minus is a plus, so positive 16. I always copy that. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 lots of minus 2 is minus 24 over 6. So we've got 4 plus or minus the square root of, minus becomes a plus. So 20, 30, 40, root 40 over 6. So you've got 2 solutions. You've either got, sorry, I don't really get to that. You've either got 4 plus root 40, so 4 plus root 40 all over 6, or you've got 4 take root 40 all over 6. Remember, 3 significant figures. Don't do all the hard work and then forget the last bit. That's horrendous for you to see. So 4 plus root 40. Then I press equals because the whole thing is being divided by 6. So divided by 6, 3 significant figures. Okay, I've got 1.720, 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. The 0 doesn't round it up. So 1.72. And the second solution, 4 take root 40 equals, then share it by 6. Oh no. That's 3 minus. I get negative 0 point. Now, if it's 3 significant figures, that was my bank balance. I'm not bothered about that. That's not significant to me, but I would go 1, 2, 3. And then look to the right, so that 4 doesn't round that up, so negative 0.387. Okay, so they're your 2 solutions. Remember to check that these are right. If you sub them back in there, you should get 0 or very close to. The reason you won't get exactly that always is because you've rounded your answers. But I hope that makes sense. And yeah, I will be back again tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.